Oke guys, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Guys, balik lagi guys. Kali ini kita bakal bermain es combat ya guys. Oke, langsung gak banyak fafifu, tegaskan aja. Es combat, no fafifu ya guys ya. No fafifu, no fafifu. Ntar ya guys ya. Guys, press enter, press enter, press enter. Home mana home? Oke, yang mau baca nanti di pause saja. Yes. Standar aja lah. Voice over Japanese, English aja. English. Wadidaw. Oke, kita cek offline dulu. Option offline. Option high guitar setting vibration. Ini pakai flag stick, mouse, keyboard, control nggak ada ke? Kayaknya gua mau kayak keyboard sama mouse aja deh. Nanti kalau susah kita pakai stick coba. Radio subtitle, oke, nice. Grafik. Full screen dong. Full screen 1080. Facing on. Frame bloom, motion blur, advanced setting. Oke, biarkan default. Soundnya oke, Nova Vivo campaign new game easy. Apa itu easy? Normal lah. Nova Vivu, Nova Vivu.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
Okay.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the ocean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps
Bagus ya
tossed a
grafiknya
magazine
ya.
over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
Era of drone.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But
Okay.
now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier.
Naik pesawat
All this plane
apa
could
nih?
do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky.
Pesawat apaan tuh?
Dark blue.
Dark blue. Anjay.
I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been wearing a vest with this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Ditembakin. Kok ditembakin? Wow. Mission 1. Chart assault.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usean ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Oke. Move kamera. Mission prep. Kamera zoom. Trigger. Enter next.
Is everyone here?
Skip.
Settle down. I said settle down.
Skip.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union
Itu
Peacekeeping
lambang
Force.
apa, Cok?
Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usean ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Next. Langsung mission start. Nova Vivu F-16 Fighting Falcon F-16 April. Speed. Ini dulu ah. Multi-role Fighter Owner. Lu nggak bisa suruh pakai F-16 kali.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Let's go. Pakai F-16. Take down the hostile bomber.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Main squadron, head to runway.
Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Nova Vivu.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation's tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Good day. Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot.
Aduh. Flight option, control.
Of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bull.
Salah.
Shit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron. It's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You're flying with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Sumpah cok, ini balik-balik cok. Astagfirullah. Nah. Udah amat ateis bro. Nanti kita pasti kebiasa kok.
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot, or so I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Wih, gua tuh pakai keyboard.
Fox 2. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
weapon 1, weapon 2.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Next.
Fuel storage is intact. Is asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
This is Rifle 2, evading missile. Rifle 3 engaging. On the move.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
I'm hit, but still fighting.
Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers. Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon. That's it. It's great when it's simple. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2. Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits. Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort. Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down.
I'm in his blind spot.
Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio. Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
Nggak bisa rolling ya, cacat kak. Flag system, expert.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really
Jatuh
gets my
kelas.
ass.
H2 has crashed.
Ya ampun. Gue ganti kontrolnya dulu ya guys. Oke. Ah, bisa-bisanya. Loh,
Is
skip.
the color of the sky.
Bisa-bisanya jatuh ke laut. Astaga.
Is everyone here?
Skip. Next. Oke, F16.
Mage Squadron, aircraft
Ih, seru, Cok. Grafiknya keren, Cok.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Good day. Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
Nah, gini dong, kayak war thunder.
Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot, or so I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so...
Oke, expertnya cacat.
Play long. It's still a leash, though.
Locked. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. I'm iced up. They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts roll up for another attack. Flight is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Rifle 3 engaging.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. They got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Locked.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. You can tell them apart.
Hurrah! Let's go. Banyak guys. Kita pakai special weapon. TGT.
Fly into the clouds.
Locked.
second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Range 2 enemy has a lock on you.
Nova Vivo.
Golem 2 missile! Enemies locked on!
Nice work, Mage 2.
I got him! He's mine!
Missile away.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Behind target and ready to attack.
Target was not struck.
Nova Vivo. Flare pakai apa ya?
Golem 4 Fox 2. They decided. Mage 2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece.
Flare, flare, pencet apa flare?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Oh, pencet G.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
F apa
What's the
F?
deal with all the drones?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Keren banget.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Oke, let's go. Skip aja. Keren cowok, keren gamenya keren. Keren gamenya keren.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned...
Next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Okay.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood.
Ke luar angkasa kali ya?
President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Oh, yang tadi.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa consent believes of the kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Malah kabur. Mission 2, chart the enemy. Entar nanti karakternya nyambung atau enggak, nggak tahu ya.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military.
Erusian.
After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops.
Okay.
The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along
the roads.
You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Jadi kita harus mengalahkan ground target. Radar vehicle. Aircraft 3. Anjay, aircraft 3. Unlock kali ya? air to air to surface, parameter, speed, mobility. Oke, aku akan membeli semua pesawat. Duit kita mana? 55.000. Bomb dead home and unlock the target. Oke, kita beli dulu senjata F16, F14D 70.000, nggak cukup duit. Oke, kita pakai special weapon. Oh, ini nggak bisa dipakai ya karena ini kali ya, karena hancur tadi ya. Air to ground, air to air missile, 4 target air. Special weaponnya cuma bisa satu kah? Tapi tadi katanya ada misi di bawah tanah guys, jadi kita pakai. Coba select part. Let's go.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Special weapon kita bom gede. Masih misi kedua.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! For support!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Target is in range of guns.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's their rate. We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Apa ini? Ada pesawat kah? Ada pesawat kah?
Permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Caution. Pull up.
Page 2, bombs away.
Target has been
Tampil jauh-jauh dulu,
destroyed.
tampil jauh-jauh. Kayaknya kita cuma harus bunuh radarnya.
Missile.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Missile. Missile.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Missile.
Enemy interceptors
Radar
inbound.
gue tinggal 2, Cok.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down.
Radar vehicle,
Okay,
radar
recruits.
vehicle.
Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was
Habis. Oke, lagi.
Trigger, there's one more to go. H2, you're targeted. Target lock. Firing.
Fox 2.
Nice.
That was the last radar vehicle.
Let's go lah pesawatnya.
Radar vehicles destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
I'll make it quick. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manual. Reset setup. Here's some feedback for those poor merchants. I need to manualize the language we can understand.
Over clear ground. School 3, get the bailout now.
Zone 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Missed. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Ya udah, ambil lah itu.
Evade. Do it now. Enemy on your rear.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
You're being locked onto.
Eject.
Wih, ada helikopter guys.
Break.
Anti-air guns down. Locked.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them. Column 3, Fox 2.
That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat. Evading missile.
Missile.
H2, Fox 2.
Cut course.
Bom masih banyak.
Enemy on your rear.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Chaffing flares at 0.
Breaking. Attack missed.
Oh, flare gua habis.
That's a miss.
Are you telling me we can't even avenge our fallen?
What the freak?
5 targets remaining. Targeting range of guns.
Enemy visual inbound. Evading.
Anjir, gua nggak ada flare anjay. Relax.
Column 4, Fox 2.
4 targets remaining.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
H2, missile launch. All right, this base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining. Target destruction confirmed.
Launch preparations complete. Also free. Area ready. Clear 15
What
meters.
was that?
Huh? Keep your mind focused. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh, drone-nya ini guys.
Wait.
Widih. Gila, make drone dia guys.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait. They're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, I
gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it. We're
cepet
dealing
kali,
with
Cok, drone-nya, Cok.
UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever
tadi
decoys.
bisa hancur.
Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits
Press
are
G to hide
drones.
turn. Oke.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all
Oh,
enemy
I see.
fighters and get out. It doesn't matter?
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
Mage 2 is taking down an enemy. How many's that now?
The enemy just 2 more.
Mage 2, walking.
Where'd he go?
One to go. Let's get through this without any
Lagi.
casualties.
Relax. Kebetulan kita pakai mesin gun.
Got my sight.
Terlalu cepat, bro.
Mage 2 is in the clouds.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
Autopilot.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Skip.
Current target is on rail.
Keren. Gamenya keren.
You've given us the first. Now.
Next mission.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft.
Oke, kayaknya nggak ada drone target.
Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Beli pesawat. Next, ini kita musuhnya pesawat semua. Let's go. Beli pesawat 100.000. Long air to air missile aja. Air to ground, air to air. 8 target. Oke. Anjir, A10 yang itu ya kan. Ini buff. Kita beli buff 15.000 nggak cukup. Kita pakai F16 tapi spesial ininya guys. Nah, tapi kayak ini. Oh, ini short rank. Gak apa-apa, kita tes aja, kita tes. Nanti belum cok. Masang buff tadi. Bisa ulang nggak ya? Ulang. Mau masang buff cok. Udah beli, nggak bisa dipasang. Ulang guys. Lah. Exit mission dong berarti. Continue. Tenang, bisa di skip. Tuh nambah guys, nambah damage. Sayang kali nggak dipakai ya kan.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Take down the bandits. Tadi kalau ada penjelasannya itu short rank ya guys. Berarti pas dekat langsung tembak langsung. Let's go. Itu special weapon.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach.
Hah, disuruh ngisi bensin. Oh, disuruh isi bensin guys. Oke, harus zero. Wih deh, isi bensin. Keren.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases
Let's
squadrons
go,
are
Mage
joined
One
forces and
clone.
are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can
Kita
play
pakai
wild
supersonic.
and dirty things.
Speed kita, bro.
Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
I maneuver behind the enemy.
Right now!
Chaff and flares deployed.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Mage 2, missile.
Grab 3, bailing out!
Chaff and flares are right.
Relax.
Reinforcements, we're taking too much damage!
Nggak bisa dia nembak misil kayak gitu.
Locked on.
I'm hit! I've lost control!
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
Friendly paused.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked! Throw on reinforcements! Gargoyle Squadron, chase them down.
Think they'll show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds.
Wih, flare gua habis, Cok. Wih, pesawat apa itu? Kita harus pakai special weapon.
They fled to the clouds.
Hit.
Hey, enemy has your tail!
Speed 1000.
Enemy on your ass!
Ah,
They got me!
3 remaining.
He escaped into the clouds!
Fox 2. Missile evaded.
Eject! We've got this. They can't recover. We need reinforcements now! The enemy command is saying, why aren't they pulling out? The left flank is open. Shelby 2, move in. Hostile 2.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Targeting gun range.
nice sekali.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Locked.
Okay, Fox 2. They have me spiked.
Relax.
Fox 3.
Nice banget. Mantap juga special weapon yang short range ini ya. Cocok kali sama misi ini, guys.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution. A large
Whoa,
aircraft is approaching. All
what
aircraft
is
stay
that?
alert.
Wow. Oh, ini guys, pesawat yang itu, guys. Yang banyak drone-nya itu. What is that?
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
Gua kagak ada itu lagi,
All
Cok.
aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
On target 6. Man, it's fast as hell.
What is that?
Skeleton 1 lost.
Somat
Skeleton
missile.
2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron is still. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Heads up, check your 6.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Enemy 2 status, I can't keep
Skeleton
moving.
3, break! Break! Lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3 is
Whoa.
lost.
Back to the main mission.
What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
What the hell? Caution, all aircraft stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Control ground. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Recon incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. Figure it earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing
Roger
the
that.
mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to select for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Damn it, I can't break away!
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy. Yowza! Let's look at this one. Fox 2! Fox 2!
I can't shake it!
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
On his tail.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
Relax, relax.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One Bandit. This is 3.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
Hold on, guys.
MSU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
bring them on. Column and main squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Lift Column and main squadron handling. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
This is getting a little tight.
Does main squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Column and Mage, we owe you a debt. We'll pay it.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Yes.
We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. We get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support!
Yes. Wait.
Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. Miss. That's a miss.
Main squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
All UAVs have been splashed.
Yes. We got it, boss.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Kabur dia, guys. Pakai pelindung dia, Cok.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway's clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high. 1,500 to runway. Your approach looks good. Stay on course.
Easy.
Perfect, Mage 2. I need you to be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other faces squadrons already joined forces and arrived right now. Squadron.
Blue, don't let him out of your... And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Miss, that's a miss.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Missile, right now!
Chaffing flares deployed.
Fox 2, Fox 2. 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Where are our reinforcements? Gargoyle squadron, chase them down.
They didn't show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds.
They fled into the clouds.
Hey, enemy has your tail. Enemy on land.
Fox 3.
They got me.
3 remaining.
He escaped into the clouds.
Fox 2. Missile evaded.
Eject. We got this. We can't recover. We need reinforcements now. Why aren't they pulling out? The left flank is open. Y'all be cool. Move in.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Targeting gun range.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Locked.
Okay, Fox 2. They have me spiked.
Fox 3.
Epic.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Unfortunately, the air...
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off.
Yes.
You can count on that.
Mission for rescue.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Oh, this will be gonna hard. Oke, dapat pesawat baru. tadi kita udah pakai. Tunggu. F14D guys.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Keren guys. Sayapnya bisa itu guys. Bisa nutup guys.
Mage 2, you're icing up. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Keren pesawatnya ya. Sayapnya bisa nutup gitu guys. Bisa nutup, iya bisa nutup.
Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
Two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Oke, tinggal lurus saja. Kita lurus dulu.
Mage 2's in the clouds. You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
No problem.
And I'm one of them.
Normal. No change. RTV going home.
Caution. Pull up.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
We're on high alert. Send up interceptors on the double. We're watching. It's probably just a bug.
Pose ini green skin kayu.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is
Berlakukan ke
still the
kanan,
president
guys.
in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Jalan paling besar adalah lurus, guys. Kita tidak boleh mengambil resiko ya.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Titan to launch. Status report. How could anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
Oke, saatnya kita belok kiri ya, guys. Oke, kita lolos, guys.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Mage 2, missile!
Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile.
Being locked onto. Target is in range of guns.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Caution.
Target down. Nicely done.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Caution.
Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Golem Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Mage 2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before them.
Missile.
Half of the anti-air guns down.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Missile.
This one's all mine.
Missile.
Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, locked.
Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Caution. 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 Pull up. Missile.
Right now, missile!
Missile. 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 Missile.
All anti-air guns destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Destroy the remaining SAM sites and secure the LZ.
Mana satu lagi, Cok?
Missile. 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 Missile.
landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
Roger. Running point sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Semoga Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seeing them from here, we're up to be on 2 UAVs.
Ande bawa heli.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
Roger that.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Let's go, baby.
Mage 2, missile!
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Warning, enemy in your 6.
Fox 2. Missile did not connect.
Locked, it's chow time.
Mage 2, walking.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Makan tuh special weapon.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Hurley! Stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric!
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
There's too many. We can't take all of them.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Let's get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
We found an illusion transfer craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
Will do. Mage 2, walking. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can call him. Bandit on your 6, shake him off!
Being locked onto.
Going to hang in there.
Makan tuh.
UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them. 3 remaining. UAV down. UAV confirmed down.
Mage 2, missile, evade!
I'm out of missiles.
Mage 2, missile launch. 1 remaining.
One remaining, let's go.
not struck. Locked.
Missile. Missile.
There's more.
Missile.
I'm spiked! Range 2 bandit on your 6.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Alright. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Caution. Caution.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Wilco. Roger that. Oh, banyak bird. Saatnya memakai special weapon.
Roger. Sending UAVs to the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter. Missile headed for friendly.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
I'm spiked. Column 3, box 2. Column 1, watch your tail.
Enemy UAV
Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders.
The
White House. I need the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed. Lock and quiet.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
Double Roger.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that? On my tail.
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority.
Mage 2, locked.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Ammunition 0.
Missile away. Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. UAV destroyed. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1.
Mage 2, Mage 2.
What the heck?
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Woody. Kok kita yang salah?
You can't fly for a while. You understand?
Kita cuma memprotek.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Ah, dapat skin, guys.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate, a guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place.
Ini
It's all
cerita
fake
tapi
and
kagak
lies
kita
and
mainkan
bullshit.
karakternya ini ya.
It reeks.
Mungkin nanti. Mission 5 444.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope. You'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary. How many?
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any
Okay, I got
bombs.
it, I got it.
But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Pakai pesawat apa nih? Wih, dikasih pesawat cuy. Oke, kita beli pesawat dulu. Dapat 90.000. Looks good. SU-33. Oke. Gun return, long barrel, enchanted skill. Oke. MiG-31B. Kamera. Oh, nggak bisa dibeli. Oke, nggak ada duit. Kita nabung dulu. Tadi kita pakai F14D. Ya kita baru beli. MiG-29A. Right shift. Guide. Num 5. Oke.
It's time,
go.
you busy convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Widih, cakep banget pesawatnya. Achieve and disrupt the enemy in the air above the base.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Sadar bro, I'm gonna kill them.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Weapon disable.
My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
This is Square 1. Numbers we can handle. You're safe with us. Square 100, get into formation. 6, 2.
I really couldn't give a shit.
Behind target, attacking.
There's the juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Answer that convincing.
Shit, the enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in a fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right done by now. After rethink the odds.
Let's go, brother.
Gets the first kill after the starts.
This is the
Voting
first.
If Count's going
I
forward,
decide
so am
when
I.
you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target.
Get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Radar ping. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
targets. You're being slow.
On target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
You're leaving the operation area.
Friendly has been shut down.
This is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
What the freak?
Call warning. Call warning.
We're losing friendlies. This was not the plan.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Missile.
Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Enemy interceptors firing.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Missile.
Trigger again!
On fire! We're going now!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Missile.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. I think like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Get on their ass
3 targets
once
remaining.
more.
Enemy has entered cloud. In pursuit. We're too heavy to maneuver. I can't get away.
Missile.
Flex 2.
Missile.
Approaching target.
Missile.
Open the bomb bay doors.
Missile.
Boom!
Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Missile. Missile.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here. We've never had so many casualties.
Missile.
On to stand it back.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Attack this.
2 targets remaining.
Someone make a squadron of convicts. Gotta be some kind of reason. The paper-mache strategy in the base seems to be the real trick. I guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Missile. Missile.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8 when you land your ass is grass. Spare 15, take off confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. Mihai asked them, "Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?" The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic.
What?
I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Mission 6, long day.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs.
Oh.
However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Long deck.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Okay. Let's do
You're
this,
hitting
boy.
3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. This is affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Moving the weak is a kind of special supply.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around. Take that! I'm done. Returning to base.
Locked. Vehicle down.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Missile launched.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Trigger. Knocking it off. Cut the crap. There's work to do. Chaplain flares are running low. A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it. That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
Locked on bandit.
That's a hit.
Target is still alive.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Spare 15 locked on. Bandit down. Target destroyed. Spare 6. You haven't attacked a single target yet. area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
I'm going after the planes instead.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band? The bomber has left the AO. Do not pursue. Keep the enemy shooting at you. Missile away.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people at their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Box 2.
Locked on.
Target hit.
Missile.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Target destroyed.
The enemy can only hit us from a safe position. Set your sights on there.
Missile away.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile in the air! Heads up!
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, he's got a lock!
Look out, bandits behind.
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
Wow!
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Scenes of not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. They've got a lock. No way! Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? These are just pawns.
That lying son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Spare 15, launching missile. Target destroyed.
Spare 9, lock on bandit.
5 minutes remaining. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Hampir mati, Cok. Anjay, naked banget nih killer. Barbar gaming.
Missile in the air! Heads up!
These guys are really out.
Oh shit.
Scratches on their tails.
Enemy in gun range. Vehicle down.
Hostile has a lock!
Locked.
Is Trigger still alive? I can dodge this!
Of course I'm live. Oops.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm in! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out. Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Could they have picked the worst location? Can't hit anything for shit out here.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Damn enemy hiding in the place. We can at least make themselves easier.
Another man down.
There's no point. Retreat!
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. Where is left?
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop it.
I'm getting me with Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless.
Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
Too low and you'll get fired from the ground. Hostile has a lock.
Spare 15 locked on. Engage or face punishment. You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
2 minutes remaining.
Nice job, Trigger. That's 5. I've shot down 6.
Bullshit.
Sure about
You're
that?
still on 2.
Hey, are you sure your radar's working right?
On your 6. Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
You freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer? 7 down, that's more than ace. This is a whole new kind of war.
1 minute remaining. Missile incoming! Missile launched. Enemy has a lock on you. Spare 15, Fox 3. 30 seconds remaining. Locked on target. Nice kill. UAV splashed. You've done a fair fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise. Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
Berapa kali gua hampir mati ya?
Welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Sperry? Die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave it to me. It's the kind of special
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around. Take that. I'm done. Returning to base.
Locked. Vehicle down.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Missile launched.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Chaff and flares are running low. A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it. That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
Locked on bandit.
That's a hit.
Target is still alive.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Spare 15 locked on. Bandit down. Target destroyed. Spare 6. You haven't attacked a single target yet. out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
I'm going after the planes instead.
You're giving me another shot? Let's fly like today.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band? The bomber has left the AO. Do not pursue. Keep the enemy shooting at you. Missile away.
Base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. The problem says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses...
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Medal first try, anjay. Oke guys, thank you for watching guys. Kita lanjut besok ya. Ih, main multiplayer tuh gimana guys?
Missile closing, evade. Enemy locked on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Chaff and flares running low.
Launching. Missile. 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 Missile.
Zulu 1, out.
Haha, langsung mati.
Zulu 1, locked on. 3 minutes remaining. Missile closing, evade. Chaff and flares at 0. Zulu 1, down.
Lemah kali.
Missile fired. Bandit on you. Locked on. 2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Zulu 1, missile.
Ammunition 0. Missile.
Missile fired.
Missile.
Careful, enemy locked on.
Ammunition 0. Missile.
Zulu 1, down. In gun range. Zulu 1, Fox 3.
Missile. Ammunition 0.
Missile hit. 1 minute remaining.
Missile.
Careful, enemy locked on.
Missile.
Zulu 1, down. Combat time's up. Don't give a performance like that again.
Maksud apa tuh? Oke.